Hello everyone and welcome to The Pulse. Once the poster boy for a new generation of multi-billionaire Chinese business and tech leaders, Alibaba founder Jack Ma has now not been seen in public for more than 2 months. If Chinese media is to be believed, the billionaire is embracing supervision and has been ordered not to leave the country. This has fueled speculations that Jack is either arrested or placed under house arrest. China has a track record of not revealing information on arrests of big personalities, so embracing supervision could well mean jail. Now in China, Jack Ma is synonymous with success. The English teacher turned internet entrepreneur is the country's richest person. The success has translated to a rock-style life. For China's young and ambitious, his story was one to emulate. But lately, public sentiment has soared, and Jack Ma has become the man that people in China love to hate. He has been called a villain, an evil capitalist, and a blood-sucking host. This loss of stature has come as Jack is facing increasing trouble with the Chinese government.
我们必须改掉今天金融的当铺思想，要依靠信用体系的发展。
Problems for Jack Ma began when on 24th October 2020, during a speech at a summit, he criticized China's banking system, saying it has a pawn shop mentality and that the company like Alipay was unsuitable for financial regulatory structure like that of China's. Calling for reform in the country's regulatory system, Jack Ma blamed it for stifling business innovation and likened China's global banking regulations to an old people's club. His remarks are said to have infuriated Beijing's party brass, leading President Xi to cancel the IPO of Alibaba's financial affiliate company Ant Financial that was set to raise $34 billion in the biggest stock market debut in history. The Chinese regulators have also announced that they would launch an antitrust investigation into Alibaba's e-commerce business, enforcing new rules to curb Ant's business activities. Although it is no secret that financial regulators have long been worried about Ant's influence, the speech by Ma seems to have been the final straw. Now, Jack Ma's fortunes had taken a serious dip since then, leading to a decline in Alibaba's shares and Jack Ma's personal wealth. Meanwhile, the flamboyant and outspoken billionaire has all but vanished from public view, with reports of him being under government supervision. The concerted actions aimed at the Alibaba empire is a warning that Beijing has lost patience with the outsized power of its moguls, who are now increasingly perceived as a threat to the political and financial stability. Earlier, Ren Ziqing, a retired real estate tycoon, fell off the radar in March after accusing the Communist Party of mishandling the pandemic. Beijing later sentenced Ren to 18 years in prison. Jack Ma, a Communist Party member, always knew there were boundaries when dealing with the Chinese government. Now, Jack famously told employees they should be in love with the government, but don't marry them, and also praised the country's one-party system for its stability. But somewhere along the way, he miscalculated. The party is trying to make it clear that Ma is not bigger than the party. China's track record on human rights is well known. The country has also reportedly arrested other critiques of its response to the pandemic, including Zhu Zhangrun, a law professor, and Zhang Ziyahong, a human rights lawyer. Jack Ma, however, has been outspoken and famous for making bold statements and challenging the authorities. In 2003, when he created Alipay, he famously said, "If someone needs to go to jail for Alipay, let it be me." In Xi's China, unfortunately, Jack may live to regret those words.